If it's OPC, we've got it covered. Welcome to OPC Expert Plugged In, where we break down the tech and tackle real-world challenges. Let's dive in.
So, ever get that feeling like your industrial data is just kind of scattered everywhere?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, you've got your real-time feeds going, your historical logs tucked away somewhere.
Yeah, and try to actually connect the dots between them. It feels like, I don't know, a puzzle with half the pieces missing sometimes.
It really can.
We totally get that.
Huh.
And that's really the challenge we're digging into in this deep dive.
Yeah, we're focusing on a tool designed to, well, bring some clarity to that whole picture. It's called Trend OPC software, and it's actually a feature inside OPC Expert.
Okay.
Think of it like a specific way to view and really understand the trends happening within your operations.
Right. So instead of, bouncing between different tools to see what's happening now versus what happened last week or last month,
Exactly.
Trend OPC software tries to bring that all together, make it one experience.
It aims to unify it, yeah. It's all about making the analysis of both your live data and your historical data much more streamlined, hopefully more insightful too.
Okay, so the core idea is visualizing data from industrial systems.
Pretty much. It lets you track trends in your current operations, that's your real-time stuff, and also look back at how those same points behaved over time using your historical data.
That dual view sounds powerful, seeing the now and the then together.
It really helps build understanding of your processes.
Let's pause on the OPC bit for a second. For anyone maybe not deep in the industrial tech world, OPC is kind of like a universal translator, right? For machines and software.
That's a good way to put it. It helps different systems talk to each other.
So the cool thing here is that Trend OPC software can handle data from, well, a whole bunch of different systems because of that.
Precisely. It's designed to connect pretty smoothly with almost any OPC server you might run into. That includes the classic OPC DA, that's for real-time data access.
Right, the live feed.
The historical OPC HDA, and also the newer OPC UA standard, which actually covers both real-time, its own DA profile, and historical access, the HA profile.
Oh, okay, so it covers the bases, old and new.
Yeah, so compatibility, it shouldn't really be a major roadblock, regardless of what your current setup looks like.
That's definitely good to hear if you're managing a mix of equipment. Okay, so let's talk about what it lets you do. Multi-item trending is a big one, isn't it?
Yes, and that becomes really useful. It's the ability to see multiple data streams plotted together on the same chart.
Instead of just looking at one thing at a time.
Exactly. You can overlay your key performance indicators, your sensor readings, whatever's important, and that makes it so much easier to spot correlations.
Like maybe you see one value always spikes just before another one drops off.
Precisely that kind of thing. Or just identifying weird patterns in your operations that might signal an issue or, an opportunity to optimize performance. You visually analyze how different things affect each other.
Makes total sense, especially if you're troubleshooting something complex with lots of moving parts.
Mm.
Then you mentioned calculated item trending. That sounds like it could offer some, well, deeper insights.
It really can. So imagine you need to track, say, a specific efficiency number, right? But there's no single sensor for that number.
Okay, it's derived from other measurements.
Right. It's maybe calculated from temperature, pressure, flow rate, whatever. Trend OPC software lets you define that calculation, and then it visualizes the result as its own trend right alongside your raw sensor data.
So you're not just seeing temp and pressure, you're seeing the actual efficiency index moving up and down in real time.
Exactly. Which means you might catch performance dips way earlier, before they become a real problem. It can show you trends that just weren't obvious looking at the raw data alone.
That feels like building custom dashboards on the fly, almost. Very cool for getting that big picture view. But seeing the data is one thing, actually digging into it is another. What tools are there for that?
Well, there's a set of pretty intuitive tools for examining the trends up close. You've got data cursors, so you can click and see the exact value at a specific point in time.
Pinpoint precision.
Yeah, and animated zoom, so you can smoothly zoom in on like a specific event or time frame that looks interesting, plus panning naturally to just scroll through your historical data.
Okay.
It's all about giving you that fine control to really explore and understand what the data is telling you.
So you can dive into the details without getting lost.
Yeah.
Nice. Now here's something to think about. Imagine having all of your industrial data, both real-time and historical, at your fingertips. What hidden patterns or opportunities for improvement might you uncover?
What would you do differently if you had that level of insight into your operations?
The possibilities are endless.